Hello, I'm going to give you a little history and a reason to why Miiverse is completely gone on the Nintendo Switch. And yes, I know there's a 3DS on the left side. I'll move that away aside for a bit. We're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch for a little bit. So, as many of you already know, Miiverse is no longer on the Nintendo Switch, and because of one thing. Facebook and Twitter are on here already. Yeah. But what does that really mean? Well, let's go back to the Wii. When it came out around 2006, social media was not a thing yet. Don't forget, social media never became a thing until around, 2008. When Facebook and Twitter started dominating the whole app market. Now, Nintendo liked to keep their brand of family friendly. And during that time of the Wii, they just avoided social media very, 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 very far. They wanted to keep it away from the Wii completely. As for Xbox 360 and PS3, they tried to make it work, but PS4 and Xbox One ultimately made it, the best. But when the Wii U hit, there was a little something about, more or less, Nintendo creating their own version of social media, which was then to be Miiverse. It was around 2012 that they announced Miiverse and came in the 3DS in 2013. When it came to the 3DS in 2013, people started to really love Miiverse, and the fact that any sort of person who played on a Nintendo 3DS or Wii U was basically able to kind of just check out what people have done in Nintendo's version of social media. However, Miiverse didn't strive that long. One of the things was that the Nintendo Switch was a whole different console, and they wanted to make sure that it would be perfect. But because Miiverse sort of was just this exclusivity of Wii U and 3DS, it was probably never planned to last so long. The Nintendo Switch just kind of left it out. But then there's also the thing of that even though Nintendo may have completely abandoned social media on the Switch, you could always still use the 3DS, but however long the 3DS is going to live for, that's a different story. And overall, the problem with it was Miiverse overall was not dominating. It wasn't taking over the video game market. It was not taking over the social media market, because don't forget this, but not many people own a 3DS or a Nintendo Switch or a Wii U. If you combine most of this is around, let's say 90 million people. So don't forget, more than 100 million people own social media on their phones, tablets, and other such. So Miiverse wasn't going to be able to dominate. There was no possible way. So the Nintendo Switch decided, let's go Facebook and Twitter. And that's kind of really it. Miiverse kind of just then sort of faded from the Switch and just, now it just kind of doesn't exist. But don't forget, we still have the lovable 3DS, though it has been possibly going to die off by the time it reaches its 6th year, and possibly after its 7th year. So it's kind of it for the 3DS. And after the 3DS is over, Miiverse is never going to... Miiverse will still be remembered in many of Nintendo hearts. However, the Nintendo Switch will never have Miiverse, and we're going to have to deal with regular social media. And that's kind of it. But I want to hear your opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think Nintendo should have just let Miiverse be on the Switch? Or do you think it's a step in the right direction for Nintendo to completely destroy Miiverse from the Switch? Leave it down in the comments below, and I'll see if I can reply to any of you. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.